album. The new song has this very huge sound, as well as a lot of the songs on the new album. What was the inspiration for this really like grandiose?
It was actually in the beginning when we started recording the album, we started doing demos for it. It was actually Cartoon Heroes. When we made that, we felt, okay, here's something new. We tried out a lot of different styles in the beginning, but when we did that song, we felt, okay, here we have something new, which sounds new and different, but still has all the things from Aqua, the humor still there, and the story and the stuff. So it was quite inspiring for the rest of the album to use that sound, as you said. It's gone a lot bigger in the sound, and sort of have a slight musical feel to it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't inspired from one thing particular. I mean, we had the brasses in there. It was maybe inspiring, to go on and put some strings on top of that, and then it just developed from that point. It's normally we work like that. We never actually know where we're going to end up when we start up doing things.
Really?
Normally we don't have a sort of a big agenda in front of us saying, okay, we have to do a big musical album now. It just happens, and later we felt, okay, this was maybe the new direction for the rest of the album, and we began to write songs more in that influence.
Yeah, it does kind of sort of like a musical. Have you guys ever thought of writing like Aqua the musical?
As long as we're not going to act in it ourselves.
I don't know. Your songs individually, I think, are enough of a story. The stories are a lot different now on the album. Individually in the songs, there's not so much of the love stories between you two. It seems like there's more thought and
there's a bit more substance to it. It's still sort of very ironic and humoristic written, but there's a second point hidden in there somewhere. It's not like we don't want to sit down and explain what each song is about. I mean, you can take it, as we said before, like as with Cartoon Heroes, you can take it in many different ways, whatever you like it.
We have our meanings for the song, but we find it very important that we don't tell that. It's so the fans can go home and listen to the songs and find their own meaning with it.
And it's also a lot varied than the first one. Though the first one was also varied, but we think that this one, we've gone a lot of other different ways to try and explore the Aqua universe of pop music.
Right. What experiences have you had over the past 3 years since making the last album that have influenced some of the lyrics?
Traveling a lot, man. We've been traveling a lot.
That's inspiring the songs or what?
Yeah, about what you're talking about. Like, it seems like there's a lot of really kind of personal things that you've been through.
I think one of the songs that it's called "Back from Mars." It's about the jet set life, the life and glamour that we kind of taking a bit piss on. Sorry. And it's ironically written, so it's, and then there's other songs which is more about the whole thing, about
around the world. It's better back home than being away from home.